week at DC Fandom, WB Montreal showed us the game that they had been working on. Everyone thought it was going to be a Batman game, but instead, we got a Bat Family game featuring Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, and Robin. The game looked good, but it was not what I was expecting. I thought we were going to get a story driven but Court of Owl's Batman game, but instead, we got a co op game. The trailer opened up with Bruce Wayne dead. Now, do you really think Bruce is dead? I highly doubt that, and here are all the possible ways that he could still be alive. The first way I think Bruce Wayne could still be alive is I think he faked his own death. Well, there are a number of reasons he could do this, but I think he faked his own death because he wanted to take on the Court of Owls alone himself and not let the Bat family interfere in this. Now, this would make sense because I can imagine Bruce Wayne doing that. He's more of a person who would do things alone rather than get his whole family involved, which I can see that happening. And then the Bat family notice he's gone, and that one of them could be thinking that there's more to the story. I think it would be Tim Drake to do that because I just see him as that type of person. And they're all trained by Batman. They're all detectives, so I think they all figure out that he's alive, and then eventually he comes into the game. Now, I think WB Montreal is going to take some inspiration from the comics. In the comics, Bruce Wayne was captured by the Court of Owls. He was captured when he went to investigate under the tunnels where his great-great-grandfather, Alan Wayne, reportedly went missing. While he was investigating the tunnels, one of the Talons from the Court of Owls captures Bruce Wayne, and he was put into some maze of some sort. And then he was there for weeks, and everyone thought he was dead. Everyone, including Alfred, Nightwing, Tim Drake, Barbara, Jim Gordon, everyone thought he was dead. But then he eventually escapes and fights the Court of Owls. But in the game, what I could see happening is that Batman does get captured, he's put in the maze, but then while everyone thinks he's dead, Tim Drake or Nightwing, seeing both of them are excellent detectives, I think they figure out that there's more to the story. Bruce Wayne is not actually dead. And then while they're looking into the Court of Owls, they find out that Bruce Wayne is still alive and he being held captive, which could be a good way to tie him into the story and make him a playable character, which I desperately want because Batman is the greatest superhero of all time. Now, it could be that everything I'm saying right now is complete nonsense and Batman is actually dead, which I would not be a big fan of, but I can see why they did that. I'm pretty sure they want to step out of the character of Batman and look deeper and dive deeper into the stories of these new characters, which I can see happening, but I'm not so sure why Court of Owls would be the main villain for that, as in the comics, they go after Batman because he's renovating or has a new vision for Gotham, which they don't like as they've been around longer than he has. So that's why they go after Batman, and I don't see why they would go after the Bat family, which makes me think that he is still alive and he probably faked his own death, or he was captured by the Court of Owls, which I think is most likely going to happen. But I can also see WB Montreal taking that big step of getting out of the character of Batman and exploring these new characters. And also in a recent interview with IGN, Flora Martell and Patrick Redding, the creative heads of the game, said that Batman's dead. He's gone for good. They're probably just misleading us, so when we actually play the game, it's a bigger surprise that Batman's there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're misleading us because even with Arkham Origins, we were told that Black Mask was going to be the main villain, and then we found out it was actually Joker. So I'm pretty sure they're misleading us, but it could still be that Batman is gone for good, which I do not want it to happen. Cause I just think it's too soon, and I've been waiting for a Batman game for a long time, and I really want a good one now. So yeah, I am excited for the game. I can't wait to get it. It's coming out 2021, which is right around the corner. I hope early 2021. So yeah, that was it for today's video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and please leave your feedback in the comment section below. It would really help us grow as we're just starting out. And yeah, please check out our website. The link is in the About section, and check out our Instagram and Twitter page, where we will be posting daily updates about everything related to games, movies, and TV shows. Till then, later. Now, the game does look amazing for what we've seen at DC Fandom. The graphics look amazing and they're absolutely stunning. The only thing that concerns me right now is the combat. I don't like how the enemies have levels above their heads and how the combat system is. It doesn't really feel like the original Arkham style combat, which I fell in love with, which is absolutely amazing. Many other games have adopted that style of combat. I don't see it being that type of combat, which kind of worries me a little bit. But yeah, and also when you're fighting the enemies, you can see damage numbers pop up, which I'm not a big fan of. The game feels more of an RPG. Don't get me wrong, I do love RPG games. They're the best. They're my favorite genre of games. But They don't really fit the genre of Batman Arkham games, really. So I haven't been a big fan of that.